Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome and all back to Cities Skylines and our construction of the ultimate city. A city so good, your grandma will want to live there. Granted, it probably doesn't take much to convince any given grandma to live. Actually, is that a bad thing to say? Is that a good thing to start off an episode with? Generally speaking, I find it quite easy to convince the elderly of anything. That's probably not where we were wanting to begin this. I will fully admit that. Either way, let's continue. We solved a lot of problems that I feel like I'm so sorry. Okay, old people are great. Rage 2015, you can quote me on that. I'm so glad my own doesn't watch my videos, or I'd be in for it. At a slow pace, you probably couldn't catch me. Damn it, cease talking about the elderly. We'll make a zone for them later. As I'm trying to say, we did a lot of good last time. We learnt a lot of things. You guys were all impressed that I managed to turn it around, which was wonderful. We still have to solve some traffic issues, and we've got a lot of cool names for zones. One I do agree with very much that I am going to do right now is we are going to call the industrial zone. I mean, we just have to. And this is going to seem weird if you have no idea what this is, but this is Fish Spider Industries. There we go. Lovely. Now, if you don't know what that is, and you like say you're only a viewer of my city skylines, don't worry about it. It's mutant fish spider hybrids that was a thing. It's actually kind of difficult to explain. Okay, so the game plan today. I am going to buy a new section of land. The reason I'm going to do that is because I need to solve this ridiculous traffic jam on my road, and I feel like the best way to do that is to have more access to my city. And how I'm gonna deal with that is have firstly a 6-lane road connect with my new densely populated area, just to filter off some traffic that isn't wanting to go to my industrial side of things. And then I'm also probably, well, I kind of want to extend this into more industrial space over this side here. But is that a little bit too much right now? I feel like potentially it is. We've got an okay amount of demand for everything. Stop talking about the dead, James Hancock, okay? Alright? What, you're leaving your house because no one's gonna pick up your dead? What you're telling me is you and your family, okay, James, are sort of packing up, putting everything in moving trucks there, you know, getting everything together, and what, you've got the corpse of the person that's died in the back of the moving truck as well? Where are you going with that? How are you going to preserve it? Have you got ice? That is the weirdest reason for moving house I've ever seen. Honey, we've had a dead body in our living room for weeks now, and the council has not come to pick it up. Let's just move cities. But what about the body, darling? We're taking it with us. You didn't think this through. Damn it, listen to me. This is why we aren't happy together, Julia. I don't really know where I'm going with that. So this hopefully will, it's this that needs the extra bit of flow management, and it's on this side of things. So maybe, I don't really know actually the best way of constructing this. I guess what I should do is connect those up, and then actually connect those up and see if that actually eases up the flow just a little bit, because we can have people turning on over there, though it also means that people have to stop on this main road, which probably isn't a good idea. I feel like solving these traffic problems are going to be a rather tricky endeavor. This will definitely only help, I think, but it's mainly this here that's really the issue. I guess I could sort of, well, I don't know. I'd have to think of a way through this road, and that's not really too possible. This is definitely a conundrum I'm having to deal with. All that's done actually is made it worse, I think. So I'm going to get rid of that and return the traffic to just all going through here. And I may come back to this later. So if we look at our zones, yeah, this is all going nicely. Fire is all good. There is a dead person over there, but we don't need to worry about that. We'll delete the abandoned building. But I mean, there is a cemetery next door to the dead people. I feel like I've just got lazy ass workers. You know what? You're stupid dead person waiting for transport. There you go. Get out my city. Okay, good. Everything's looking pretty nice. Nothing's going terrible. Money's coming in. People are going in. No one's really unhappy. In terms of education, these guys are a little bit uneducated. So I suppose I will build this here, which will solve them a little bit. And then I'm going to build a high school as well. Because there probably isn't one. Yeah, there isn't a high school that's reaching the new people area. Young people area. Those weird young people living over in the north side of the city. How am I gonna I feel like I'm playing like a puzzle game, like a Rubik's Cube of how to manage traffic, and it's worrying me a little bit, because this is just ridiculous. I mean, look at this. Have you seen that many donut vans in... A donut van's a thing? I want a donut van in my life now. Like, I actually want a donut van in my life. So I want to extend my living space a little bit, but I also want to leave room for industrial, though I think this definitely makes more sense as industrial, so I'm actually going to extend this as more low-density living space. I think that is a better idea, at least for right now, because we can use this space fairly effectively, get our big-ass... In fact, we probably just want to do that. Yeah, see? Much easier. Lovely. And then we can also solve our water. In fact, no, water is pretty much already going there. I just need to do that bit. And then I'm going to preemptively beautify the area just a tad, because that also catches this bit as well, which kind of works out. I just don't want to go a little bit crazy in terms of money spending, because even though we're earning a nice amount, I don't want to overdo it. We may need a little bit more power now that this is growing, but for now we're kind of okay with our lovely purple river. This is an issue. I mean, if the traffic was on this side of the road, I could just extend the connections, but that doesn't really work. How do I best go about this? I mean, I could just delete this road, and I feel like that would actually do a really bad job. Maybe I just need more ways to leave the city. Would that work out? I mean, potentially it could. If everything has to stop coming along here. I guess, actually, maybe this would have worked lovely if I hadn't have made the extra connection. So there's just multiple ways for people to actually leave the city. That might improve things at least a little bit. Hopefully. And then if we have this here as well, just to increase the amount of flow that can leave, that maybe will help. I just need more flow into the city. This obvious... Look, the traffic jam is hours long! Okay, this is traffic crisis time right here. And I'm panicking. I'm panicking a little bit. I really am panicking. I'm so sorry, everyone. I really am. Look at this guy on his bike. Like, look at him. Alright, this is Travis Young, and he is not happy at the moment. He is definitely not happy. Maybe what I should do is have a one-way entrance to the city, and that way I can completely just flow traffic in without making it have to stop coming out. Would that change anything? Because I'm not entirely sure it would. Either way, I think it is time to... Well, there's no point increasing our industrial area to this side because we don't have the demand for it at the moment. We're simply just waiting for a population milestone, which is actually happening really, really nicely. So I'm okay with that. So I think mainly we're going to be spending most of today just staring at roads, and I love that. I love seeing how the road ends because like actual roads, but also the expression. Well, maybe actually, I'm going to try something just because I want to see how it will function. I'm going to add a skip in here just to potentially alleviate anyone who isn't actually wanting to get to the industrial zone. For everyone who just wants to get to the residential areas, I can add that skip in, and then everyone can go round there. That may help things a little bit. I mean, potentially not at all, granted, but yeah, kind of. Though it's now made the hold up there, which is probably worse. I don't think I should be ever allowed to be in chat. Oh god, look how far back it is. It's all the way down here. That is ridiculous. Can I buy another quadrant? Would that help? I don't think it would. Wait, why is this? Why is it? Oh, money. Damn it, it costs a lot of money to do this. This may have been a poor choice on my part. I'll admit, this may have been a poor choice. This may have been a really, really poor choice, and I regret this decision wholeheartedly. That's all I'm saying here. And we'll put that there as well. But now I'm gonna play it just because I want to see what happens. I feel like I want to see the fallout from this. I mean, I've solved the queue. The queue's gone now. That didn't do anything. Curvy bit here. And then we have floating spooky trucks. And then if I make that a much thicker road, so say we have it come round here, I feel like all I've done here is completely wrecked everything, and I don't actually know how to fix it. Fuck. Okay. I fixed everything. I may have messed up. I may have messed up, but I fixed it through the powers of doing it again. I fixed it through the powers of doing it again. Also, I found the upgrade road tool. It turns out it's actually really useful for upgrading roads. I know it's crazy, but it actually works really well, and I'm proud of myself for doing this. So we're back to just these two zones, because again, magic. Don't question me, okay? That was beyond stupid, and I think it wins the Darwin Award for Worst City Design EU. But we're not going to talk about that. What a great city. See, Carol Harvey gets it. Carol Harvey does get it. So, to the education problem again, which seems to keep being a problem. We had I don't know where it's gone. What are you talking about? Obviously, guys, I wouldn't usually do this and redo, because that, defeats the point. What happens, and I've got to deal with it. But in terms of cataclysmically ruining everything, I feel like I didn't really have a choice in that regard. So we do need to really fix this issue, and I think the best way to do that is somehow rejig these roads in a proper way. And as much as this is going to pain me, I think I can make this happen. So what I'm going to do is from here, connect that to here. If I move it to about there, and then if I delete this bit and this bit and this bit, I'm basically trying to do this in instrumental steps. That's my plan. I really want this to not go horrifically wrong. In fact, what we'll do first is get this and upgrade these to actually have more room for traffic, which I think is our best immediate solution. We're also going to delete this little bit of road here and have the replacement road come on out like so. So now we've got this, I need to raise it to actually somehow get over this road. I don't really know how I'm going to do it, however. I feel like maybe I've immediately messed it up again, but also well, why can I not just stretch it across here? Slope too steep. Ah, okay. So if the slope is too steep, then technically, shouldn't I be able to, if I do this, if I raise that up? Not enough money is the problem with that one. So let's unpause for a second, acquire some more moolah. We'll go to about 10k. There it is. And then, space already occupied. Come on, there's got to be a sort of happy medium in terms of where I can place this. Surely there has to be. Because I need it to, obviously, ideally connect with there. But I can't really do that unless I can build it over the top of this. So I suppose what I could actually do, I don't see anything wrong with deleting this and then getting another road and kind of sort of curving that round there just to make a little space here for hopefully this. If I do that there, raise this up to there, bring this out to here, there we go, and then that's not enough money, but in terms of this, we can bring that down to there. Okay, guys, alright, the plan is in operation, and boom! I have solved no traffic issues! Balls! At least it looks better now, I guess. Wait, whoa. Why is it saying that this is not connected? Where was that supposed to go to? Did I connect that wrong? I feel like... I've got a plan. Here we go. So this was the interstate. No, because it goes there and then... Am I going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Because this was how it works. It goes to this one, then goes to the inside. And then this one, and it goes to the inside? Was it supposed to connect with there and not there? I mean, potentially. I mean, I'll just do that and see what happens. It's probably for the best if I raise this up a little bit, like so. Although I kind of need this to come down a little bit now. If I delete this and then bring it out here just a tad. There we go. That's actually going to make that, like... I feel like it's going to... Yeah, that's not really working out too well. Give me this and then extend that to there. Thank you very much. That's lovely. And then we're going to curve that round to there to make the space again. And then this needs to go to here. I feel like it's not quite working, though it is very close to working. And that's the main deal. So I'm going to do this again. In fact, extend this over here. This is probably the world's least efficient motorway, but if it fixes my problem, then I'm going to be happy, basically. That's the only way I have of this working out. So we'll put that here, extend it to there, and then basically, boom. There we go, that's what it wanted. Look at that, guys. Beautiful highway arrangement. That's wonderful. To be fair, it doesn't really stop much. I mean, what I'm going to do here is make this a straight line so people have to turn less so the road flows smoother. But that's definitely done nothing for us. And now we have another energy issue. Yeah, I'm going to try and just stop solving traffic issues. I think what I've learnt from this is a very valuable lesson. That my city's just going to have the traffic flow it has. And nothing I do is ever going to change that. I am looking forward very much to the comments on this episode, because I imagine I will find out a very new and much better way to solve this issue, because I imagine that was just like watching a slow motion train wreck for a lot of you, and I do apologize. You can tell I'm not used to playing city builders, can't you? I think I'm still doing well, though. People are moving in. I've got a lot of money. I feel like generally it's okay. We want an incinerator plant, and I guess a good place for that is near one of these. So maybe we actually probably want it off to the side somewhere. We could have it there, but I feel like people don't want to live near a freaking waste incineration plant. So what I'm actually going to do is, if I go back to the world map, I'm going to buy the zone under here. Oh, hang on a minute! Hang on a cotton-picking minute! Can't I just connect this road to the industrial area? And will that do something? Does that work? You know what? I'm just going to abandon this entire project and move on with our lives. I need a tutorial on how to manage motorways in this game. I feel like it's the main thing I'm not really up on as it currently stands. Either way, we have a lot of space to extend industrial down here, which is obviously really, really good. But I think also at the same time, I'm going to stop floundering like an idiot and probably try and move on. So we have upgraded now. We've got new buildings, which is good. We also need to solve the education problem over here. So we'll whack that there, which should very much fix a lot of their issues. There seems to be a lot of red in the city. I don't really know why, but I'm just going to assume they'll educate themselves in due course. I'm not really up on public transport yet, so I'm going to leave that for a little bit. But we are earning a lot of money and a lot of population. Actually, I don't know if this is a lot of population. It doesn't feel like a vastly large amount. So we got that going on. That's nice. It does actually look like a lovely little town, which is, I suppose, really the objective. So I can't really complain too much. And then if I get some 6-lane roads, which do cost a lot of money, so I am going to go to the normal ones, actually. And then, basically, the plan is to just extend our industrial zone by just a little bit, because I think that makes a lot of sense. We'll put that in here, like there. Delete this extra bit of road, delete that extra bit of road, get this, get our industrial, and basically just cover it. I mean, there's no real other solution. Well, I mean, it's not like it's a solution. This wasn't a problem to be I can't actually speak English with. So that's brilliant. Good going, self. Good absolute going. So in terms of our high density population and commercial, that's looking okay over there. I don't know if I need anything else especially at the moment, and I feel like mostly I just need to let things happen, because things are happening fairly nicely. Do I want to actually increase? I feel like I want another one of these zones, and I'm going to build that over here. That's going to be next time's project, actually. I'm going to build a nice little extension area over on this side. Though it's kind of the big travel to get to. So maybe if I connect this road, I need to learn how to do roads after this catastrophe, and then we can really progress with our city. So I think for now, everything's just continued and doing pretty well. Was that building called Fancy Building? Because that is a little bit worrying. So we've got all that going. Fire engines have got the city covered. They're just kind of being... Oh no, they don't have this area covered because it's a little sort of corner bit. So I'm actually just going to do them the solid of putting a fire station next door to the burning building. And, I think, that's just how nice of a mayor I am. It really is. That's all looking good. Healthcare is mostly fine. People that matter are fine. Not that I've decided arbitrarily some of my citizens matter and some don't. I would never do such a thing. Of course not. We'll extend that down to there. Cover those guys' water needs. Alright, looking pretty good. And then I think for the final thing today, we are going to turn this kind of living area. I realize there's a little bit of commercial in there, but that's okay. And this is going to be Twitch chat. So the YouTube comments and the Twitch chat can have, like, gang wars with each other. I think that does make a lot of sense. So there we go, guys. Our city has continued in an interesting way. God, I'm so bad at traffic. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.